Okay, Omar Jordan, RIT Safety Solutions. In front of me is a custom application egress system and harness that we made for the Metropolitan Opera. We were recently up in New York City at the Metropolitan Opera doing training and delivering the product. They have 4 what they call electrical bridges that are 7 stories high at the back of the stage. They need a means of egress off of this electrical bridge because you can only get on and off at the stage level and at the floor level. And with hundreds and hundreds of lights on each of these bridges, which you'll see in the video, we had to put together a system that was very simple to use. It's very easy for novice users. This is very similar to a system that we put together for Kona cranes, which is a special application for crane operators who are up anywhere from 50 to 300-400 feet that do not have a secondary means of egress. We've already gone over repacking the webbing cartridge. This is a little bit different bag configuration. This is designed to hold a little bit more. Some of the industrial lengths that we have are 300, 350 to 400 feet. We make bag sizes to accommodate whichever length that the end user is needing. Pretty much all the same components. You have the descending device, carabiners. This style of bag has 2 pockets. One pocket we're going to stuff the webbing cartridge in, then we're going to snap it down. That's going to secure the cartridge in so it doesn't accidentally fly out. The other is going to be for the descending device in the carabiner, which will sit in basically in backwards so it pulls out the way that it will be used. So all we're going to do is take the webbing cartridge into the bottom pouch here. When you get it secured, we're going to close this snap. Some bags may have a tab and a snap, it just depends. We make pretty much everything for the industrial and places like the Metropolitan Opera basically custom to their needs. Then we're going to take the descending device and the carabiner, and it's just going to go into the second pouch. Now, the reason we separate this is obvious because we do not want the whole 150 feet of webbing to come out when you deploy the system. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to take this Velcro and we're going to sandwich this carabiner into the Velcro. We'll close the flap up, mating the Velcro to Velcro, and its system's secure. Notice on the back end there's a snap, and what we will be doing is pre-rigging this to the D-ring that's on the harness so that when we deploy it out of the bag, this is not accidentally going to fall. Especially when you're working in the dark, like the Metropolitan Opera, they're up there, you know, 50 to 110 feet in darkness. This keeps everything together. Now, we have this backpack, so we're going to go over the proper procedure of how to pack the Easy Down harness. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the legs up. We're going to fold the legs basically even with the bottom of the shoulder straps. We're going to fold the shoulder straps in. Always make sure that the tri-link is attached. And we're going to fold this in thirds. And then we can stuff it in our bag. The reasoning behind stuffing and folding it this way is when they go to open the bag, the first loop they're going to see is the dorsal attachment. So when they pull on this loop, this harness is going to come out and it's going to be ready to go on. Just like that. Keeping in that configuration alleviates trying to figure out which way's up. You always know that this is up and this goes on just like a vest. So I'll put this back together. Now at this point, I'm going to take my D-ring and I'm going to take my egress system and I'm going to connect them. And I'm going to put my egress system in with the harness so everything is connected, so nothing's going to be a chance when this comes out. Now here again, we're going to make sure that this loop is right on the top, and then we're going to take and secure our flap. This has a double zipper, so this can be used with lockout tagout for industrial applications. You can put a lockout tag out there so that way you can have an inspection date on it. As long as this tag's intact, you know that nobody's been in playing with it. As pockets here, we recommend that you put some type of glove in case the workers are not wearing gloves. If you're working at night like they are at the Metropolitan Opera, we suggested to them to put a couple of the light sticks that you break so that they have some lighting so that they can see what they're doing. There again, this kit right here, we make this custom for pretty much any application at heights. We have 300-foot systems for wind turbines. We've got 75 to 150-foot systems for the crane industry. And this particular package we just made for the Metropolitan Opera, which is 110 usable feet. Any questions about this system or any other egress from heights, give us a call, and thank you for your time.